What's up, everybody? It is Andy, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been here before, well, this channel is all about horror, from collectibles to movie reviews, really anything to do with horror. Please do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. What we are doing today is unboxing the Sideshow 6-scale Leatherface figure from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. This thing really looks amazing. I'm sorry, I can't have him standing up the way I have filmed these right here. It's just kind of hard to get a good shot. But as you can see, the box looks pretty badass, I must say. Sideshow has done really good with these 6-scale figure boxes. And just looking around, nothing crazy, but it just is a nice classic capture of the original 1974 film. So I do really love this movie, and Leatherface in general is just one of my favorite horror villains of all time. Let me know what you think. Where does Leatherface rank on your horror villain list? And where does this original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie rank? Because for me, it's hard to say. Maybe it is my favorite of all time because it was one of the first I ever watched, but it is in my top 5 pretty easily. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get this guy unboxed. Let's just go ahead and slip this off and see what the inside looks like here. So here's Leatherface in the packaging. One thing I instantly noticed is how cool this little cover is, holding everything together. It's like a chainsaw, just says Leatherface on it, chainsaw style. Really looks cool. You can see he has his chainsaw down here, some other weapons and tools, and there he is. Nice and covered up with 2 alternate head sculpts. I know he has a few hands, and you can also dress him up as the old woman mask as well, but I'll probably keep him with the pretty lady mask. So let's go ahead and get him out of the box and get all the accessories laid out. We'll see him here in just a second. All right, and now we have Leatherface out of the box, and I must say, off first glance, although I already have opened him before, but just in comparison to other Sideshow and 6-scale figures in general, this is one of the best I've ever seen. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him, and I'll start off with the head, and you can see those wicked-ass eyes up under there too. But this sculpt is just so freaking nice. So check out the head here. This is the pretty lady mask, or pretty woman mask that he wears. And it even has some rope attached to it. You can see a nice stylized hair. He's got his beard up underneath. You can even spot some teeth. I mean, damn, they put in a shit ton of work. And there's a ton of detail in this figure. I think it really does look amazing just based off the head sculpt in general. So you could turn this head, around a little bit, but I don't think it's going to allow you to. You can maybe turn it all the way around, but I would just be careful. You can definitely turn it side to side and lean up and down, of course. So the figure itself, like the actual body, has this nice like foam kind of just puffy insert to keep him kind of puffed out. But yeah, it's definitely got a good cover of like foam over top of the actual body. So you have him right here. This is how he looks in the end of the movie when he's chasing the Black Mariah truck. At the end of the movie, it's such a great scene. If you have not seen this movie before, you're missing a lot. So definitely go watch it after this. But this the jacket looks freaking amazing. I'm still just kind of in awe because I have taken him out once, but have not really went into looking into him that much. But you can see he's even wearing, is that a damn tank top? Yeah, he's got like a tank top on underneath. So those just button on the shirt, and I'll get that button back here in a minute. But yeah, this is a really badass looking figure, I must say. So as far as articulation goes, if you've ever owned a Sideshow figure before, it's going to be pretty similar to say Michael Myers, the Sideshow, or the Freddy, or even Jason. Pretty much the same as far as articulation and the actual body goes. So we'll just go ahead and go and look at these hands. He even has the little bracelet on, which I do love. That little bracelet he has. That's a nice addition to this figure, no doubt. And even going up into the hands there's even some veins running on the hands, even though you can see where the joints meet here. It's nice that they put some detail going up those hands for sure. But the actual hands, check these out. Super nice. They look, wow, really good. I must say Sideshow's been doing some really great work with these horror figures. I know a lot of people are on edge about the Myers figure still, but they still did a good job with that one, and just in general they're doing they're doing good work. Gotta love that company. Yeah, these hands are super, super nice. Just kind of taking a look at the back. Nothing too crazy here. The jacket, though, is really nice. I mean, it's like a nice, exactly what you would see in the film. Just the detail, they got it really, really spot on, I must say. And going down to the legs, he still has a bunch of like foam insert there over the actual body, you can see. One thing that was really cool that they included here is this cut where he cuts himself with the chainsaw. It's not quite as detailed as I first thought it would be, but it's pretty badass that they did include that. I guess they didn't want to rip it up completely because then it might kind of cause some issues. But you go on down to the boots and check these out. Man, nice Leatherface boots. Oh man, yeah, they really got put in a lot of work on this. Look at the style, some cowboy boots. Even kind of look like the bottoms are a little scuffed up, so it's super cool. Nice figure. So what we're going to do now is, sorry, I'm still just in awe of this thing, I must be honest. But what we're going to do now is check out the alternate head sculpt, and then we'll go into some of the other accessories as well. So I like to call this one, I'd say, like the old woman mask or head sculpt. Look at this thing. Definitely my preferred method is going to be the one he currently has on to display him with, but this is really creepy as well. I'm just going to stop talking for a second and you can check out this detail. Those eyes look super realistic. Gross looking mouth. It's, man, it's awesome. I really do love this figure. I can't wait to have him finally displayed in the case. I've been holding off for a little while. He comes with 3 sets of alternate hands, I do believe. Just some gripping and kind of grabbing hands. But as far as the detail goes, I won't go into every hand because they're pretty much the same as far as the detail and veins go as the other ones. But they're really nice. I mean, I must say they've really, really done some great work with this sculpt all around, and then the vein work on the hands and everything. It's just super nice. I do love it. We'll go into the first weapon he has. It is like the meat hammer, and this thing is, maybe they should have added a little blood. I think there might actually be a little bit on there. It's hard to tell. But yeah, definitely love the meat hammer. Pretty cool to be able to display him with this. It gives you another option as well. And then you have the bone knife, which I definitely remember this. Nice little piece. And the one everybody wants to see, and the one that he absolutely has to be displayed with, without a doubt, is the chainsaw. This chainsaw is so sick, man. Again, they maybe could have added a little more blood, but there's definitely blood on the actual chain and on the blade of the saw. But they really knocked it out of the park here. It just looks exactly like the chainsaw he has in the film. It's scuffed up nice. Looks like it's been used. Definitely has cut through some stuff, if you know what I mean. And yeah, this looks really great. I'm so happy to have this figure and be able to display him here in the cabinet soon. And the one last accessory we do have is the apron for when he wears the alternate head, the old woman mask or head sculpt, and this is definitely an option to have him displayed with this. And you can see it's a little dirtied up. I know some people said I was saying you could have a little more blood on some of it, but I kind of like it just dirtied up. It don't need to be too crazy bloody. That's something you could easily add if you wanted to after getting the figure. But yeah, what we're going to do now is actually take his head sculpt, take the current head off, and put on the other alternate head, and have him displayed like this. And I want to know what everybody thinks about this. Oh, also, I did kind of forget about this, but this is just a basic thing that most 6-scale figures include, is some kind of base you can stand them on. Just says Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But it's nice. Nice little crotch grabber that you can have them displayed with. And I like to actually put them on these because that kind of helps them, prevents them from falling at least. Let's take this head off, and then we'll kind of see what the ball joint's like too. Okay, yeah, just a nice big ball joint. Another look at this head. My God. They slayed it. They really did. They absolutely killed it. I don't know how you could do much better than this. So we'll also need to take the jacket off to get him with the apron. Let's see how this is going to work. Might be a little tight, but I'll need to take the hands off. That's the other thing. Let me take these hands off. And we'll get to kind of see the figure underneath. Man, there's a lot of detail on this thing. I really do think Sideshow has really done great on this. I know some people didn't like the Myers figure, but, you know, Leatherface, it's the first time they've done Leatherface. Well, no, it's not the first time they've done Leatherface, but the first time they've done Leatherface in a long time, I must say, and actually got it looking good. Sorry, got to correct myself on that. Yeah, they did. Wow, it's nice. So let's see what he looks like when you put the apron on. Oh, man, this is creepy as hell, too. All right. So I believe all I'll need to do now is tie it around the back. And of course, you know, it makes sense now that those arms are so detailed because with the apron, he doesn't have the jacket on or anything covering his arms. But this is another option if you would like to display him like this. Again, my preferred look is going to be kind of how he comes out of the box, just holding the chainsaw though. We'll go ahead and put this back on, put the hands on. And yeah, Leatherface is definitely one of my favorite horror villains of all time. I must say so. We'll leave the little bracelet off for now, but check this out. There he is, displayed just like that with his alternate head sculpt and apron on. There's the old woman. If you want to have him like that, that's definitely an option. So let me know what you think about this figure overall. I actually am going to go ahead and take him over to the light box, as I always do with these videos. I'm going to have him displayed in probably a good 4 or 5 or more poses to show you my favorite looks of him and probably my preferred looks to display him. So yeah, let me know what you think about this figure. I want to thank you for joining this video. And as always, please do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And since we're in the October 31-day marathon on the Andy Smith Horror channel, I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys. You have a good one.